ESPN WNBA Preseason game featuring Fever star Clark's EUA return. WNBA star Caitlin Clark and the Fever will hit the airwaves sooner than expected this year, with multiple sources reporting that ESPN will televise a preseason game between Indiana and the Brazil national team on May 4th. The broadcast boost will reportedly make the Fever vs Brazil matchup the WNBA's first ever nationally televised exhibition game, a move that comes after a 2024 preseason battle between the Minnesota Lynx and Chicago Sky earned more than 2 million streams from a fan's cell phone. WNBA teams follow in the Indiana Fever's preseason footsteps. The May matchup will mark the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year's return to EUA's Carver Hawkeye Arena, with the Fever set to play in front of a sold-out crowd at Clark's alma mater. Indiana isn't the only team taking a trip down memory lane this preseason, with several teams bringing exhibition games to university arenas before the 2025 WNBA season tips off on May 16th. 2 days before facing the Fever, Brazil will clash with the Sky at Chicago star Angel Reese's collegiate home of Ulsu, an arena also familiar to new Sky recruit Hailey Van Lith. Also on May 2nd, Notre Dame will host legendary alums Arike Ogunbowale, Jewel Lloyd, and Jackie Young when the Las Vegas Aces play the Dallas Wings at South Bend's Purcell Pavilion. Monday's 2025 WNBA draft scored the second highest viewership in the event's history, with an average of 1.25 million viewers tuning into ESPN to witness the league's newest young stars turn pro. The broadcast peaked at 1.46 million viewers, becoming just the second ever WNBA draft to surpass the million-fan mark. That rise represents a 119% increase over the 2023 edition, with Monday's live event weighing in as the night's most popular programming among key demographics across both broadcast and cable TV. Interest in the WNBA draft hit a steep peak in 2024, as an average of 2.45 million viewers watched EUA superstar Caitlin Clark start her WNBA journey with the Indiana Fever. This year's iteration also offered a wealth of star power, featuring No. 1 overall pick Paige Bueckers, as well as other 2025 Final Four standouts. We're just continuing to try to grow the game, expand the game, bring the viewership from the college game to the WNBA, Bueckers told reporters gathered at the Shed in Manhattan. I think the new wave and generation of basketball players are bringing so much to the game, but obviously off the foundation that the players before us have built, she added. With more NCO basketball fans following their favorites to the pros, it's now up to the WNBA to sustain that interest through the regular season and beyond. After a dominant group stage run to advance to the quarterfinals, Team USA will take the ice for the 2025 IF Women's World Championship knockout rounds on Thursday. Winning all 4 games so far, including a 2-1 victory over reigning champs Canada on Sunday, the group of victors join Group B winners Sweden as the tournament's only remaining undefeated teams. After taking silver in last year's edition, Team USA is well on their way to avenging their runners-up status, with the possibility of squaring off against their North American rivals once again in Sunday's final starting to take shape. First, however, the US must take down Germany in their Thursday quarterfinal to claim a spot in Saturday's semis. Other quarterfinal matchups include Finland battling Sweden, Canada going up against Japan, and host nation Czechia taking on Switzerland. Helping buoy Team USA's momentum is veteran star Hilary Knight, who made tournament history on Tuesday. With 3 assists in the USA's 5-0 win over Switzerland, Knight claimed the all-time IF Women's World Championship assist record with 50 total tournament assists, surpassing Canadian forward Hailey Wickenheiser's previous mark of 49. The 35-year-old forward adds the assist record to an already stellar IF World Championship resume. Her 14 medals, 9 of them gold, make Knight the tournament's most decorated athlete of all time. Stepping onto Tuesday's ice, her 67 goals and 117 points across her now 15 World Championship editions already made Knight the tournament's all-time leading goalscorer and points leader. The user icon's 6 points throughout the 2025 competition have her trailing just Canadian star Marie-Philip Poulin's 8 points. A lot has been said about Knight's career, but she is just phenomenal, not only as a player but a human being, said defender Caroline Harvey after Knight's record-breaking performance on Tuesday. She leads this team, and she's leaving a lasting impact for years and years to come. Team USA will take the ice for their quarterfinal against Germany at 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, with live coverage on the MUL network. Before the USA's biggest names gear up for next week's Chevron Championship, many are turning to this week's 2025 Game Eagle La Championship for it to sharpen their skills and pad their bank accounts. A total of $3.75 million is on the line in Southern California, where 144 of the world's top golfers will take aim at a piece of one of the largest non-major purses on the LPGA Tour. The stars will be out in full force when the La Championship's first round begins on Thursday, including 16 of the world's top 25 golfers, led by No. 1 Nelly Korda in her first return to El Caballero since 2023. After sitting out several late-season 2024 tournaments with a neck injury, Korda has maintained her fitness through 2025, taking a planned 7-week break before rejoining the tour last month. "I kind of have the first part of the year till Chevron kind of set," Korda told reporters about her 2025 schedule in January. "After that, it'll be just how my body is feeling." While Korda is sure to draw crowds, all eyes will be on Australia's Hannah Green as the world know. 5 golfer attempts to secure a third straight La Championship title. Green is already off to a strong start this year, earning 2 top 10 finishes in her first 4 2025 tournaments. The reigning champion is also giving back, pledging $500 for every birdie and $1,000 for each eagle she makes this week to the Los Angeles Firemen's Relief Association in the wake of January's destructive wildfires. "California has been such a special place to my heart, so I want to give back in any way possible," the 28-year-old explained. How to watch the LPGA Tour at the 2025 La Championship. The first round of the 2025 Game Eagle La Championship tees off on Thursday morning. Coverage of each of the tournament's 4 rounds will air daily at 6 p.m. on the Golf Channel. Welcome to another episode of Sports of Fun, presented by TurboTax. Every week on Sports of Fun, co-host soccer legend Kelly O'Hara, sports journalist Grady Diaz, and Jews intern BG serve up their hottest takes on the biggest women's sports headlines. This week, Sports of Fun talks all things 2025 WNBA Draft. The crew dives deep into who went where, which teams scored big, and most importantly, who wore what. For Sports of Fun, style definitely stole the show. "This is one of my favorite parts of draft night," said O'Hara. "It's seeing how people dress, what they choose, how they bring in their own bits of personality, or things that they want to pay tribute to. I'm a suit girl, so Paige, Because, and Georgia Amoore were my 2 favorites," she added. "Well, do you know the background behind Georgia's?" asked Diaz. "She is the first WNBA player to be styled by an NBA player. Russell Westbrook has his own brand, Honor the Gift, which is so cool. And to see them both just interacting yesterday was so cool. I loved it," she continued. "I hope it sparks even more collaborations with other players and brands. Even them, I'd love to see them do some more work together. Yeah, I hope that Russ has some tunnel fits for Georgia going into the season." That'd be sick, said O'Hara. I'd like to see more. Over an action-packed 49 minutes, sports are fun. Also gets into the state of the USAN post-Brazil friendlies. Midge Purses return to Gotham, and so much more. After wading into the 2025 WNBA draft-style conversation, sports are fun went all in. O'Hara Diaz and Beej didn't hold back when it came to WNBA draft night fashion, discussing the good, the glam, and the uncomfortable. Apparently Georgia Amour was like, I just want a blazer, and I want to wear a skirt, and I don't want to wear heels, O'Hara said, referencing the Kentucky grad's Russell Westbrook-designed outfit. And I was like, girl, after my own heart. She looked good, but she looked comfortable. So speaking of uncomfortable, O'Hara began switching gears. Paige Buchers wore a three-piece suit on the orange carpet. Then she did a fit change, still a suit, but went blazer, no shirt underneath. Clearly she was having some malfunctions, because she was having to hold it. She was also mic it up, reasoned BJ. You could see her fixing the mic. I love that she matched Azzy, said Diaz, shouting out Buchers' UConn teammate Azzy Fudd, who was seated next to her at the event. They have a little matchy-matchy vibe. They both look so good in the black. And Azzy told me she straightened her hair. She's like, Grady, this is the first time I straightened my hair in like 4 years. Love this look, amazing, O'Hara continued. But Buchers was having to hold her blazer down a lot, and I was like, I just want her to be comfortable in this moment. I love this fit. I just like, can someone get the girl some fashion tape, and so she doesn't have to hold on? In those moments, you want to look amazing, and you want to feel your best, but you don't want to be uncomfortable. Sports of Fun is a show that will remind you why you fell in love with women's sports in the first place.